Okay. Bless me. So, this is your assignment 7.4. I wanted to go over a couple of questions with you just to show you how we do this. So, I know we talked about it in the Ed Puzzle, and we did talk about it in class for those of you who are in class. So, I want to go a little bit further over it. So, when we talk about ions, we're talking about things that are going to give up or take electrons. So that being said, if we look at magnesium, magnesium is in group 2, so that means it'll have 2 electrons. Now, when we talked about the octet rule, remember the octet rule states that we are trying to get to either the easier or the easier way to get to 8, basically. So, is it easier for magnesium to lose 2 or to gain 6? The answer is it's easier for it to lose 2. So we'll lose these. So now magnesium is a 2 plus because now it has 2 more electrons than it does, or 2 more protons than it does electrons. Now, Cl is chlorine. It is now going to become chloride because it's going to gain an electron because it is in group 17. So that means it has 7 electrons. Now, this can cause a problem because, think about it. Is there any way that this can gain 2 electrons and still be following the octet rule? And the answer is no, they can't. Because if it does that, it's no longer has 8, it has 9. So what's it going to do is it's going to gain 1. So now we have the problem of this electron is out here all by itself, and we have to figure out how to get this to equal. Now, when we're talking about the oxidation number, just think charge. So this is just means we have the oxidation number for magnesium is going to be 2 plus, and the oxidation number for the chlorine or chloride is going to be 1 minus. But we have to get it to equal. Now, how do we do that? Crisscross method. Go here and here. By doing that, we get our Mg1, but we know it's 1 because it's there, Cl2. And so this is going to be magnesium chloride. Make sense? Alright, let's do it again. So magnesium is going to have 2. Sulfur, when we look at it, is going to have 6 because it is in group 16. This makes it much easier because now we know that these 2 are going to be lost because magnesium just lost 2, so why would it not be 2? And this one is going to gain 2, meaning that we now have magnesium 2 plus and sulfur or sulfide 2 minus. And because this happens, we now know 2 plus, 2 minus, and crisscross method says that these are 2 and 2, but we know if we do the common denominator, 2 and 2 are going to be, the common denominator is going to be 1, so we're going to have magnesium and sulfide. So magnesium sulfide. Alright. Makes sense? Let's do one more. We'll do K and then the rest will be all, or we'll do number 3 and the rest will be all yours. So K is in group 1, so we only have 1. So that means we're going to lose the 1 because it's much easier to lose 1 than to gain 7. So that means K is going to be plus. We look at fluoride. fluoride has 7 because it's in group 17. So is it more likely to gain 1 or lose 7? The answer is it's more likely to gain 1. And because of that, we have fluoride minus. So our oxidations are going to be 1 plus 1 and minus 1. We crisscross method. So that's going to be really easy because 1 and 1 equal out. So Kf. So now we have potassium. 2 X's in potassium. The answer is yes, 2 X's in potassium. Oh, by the way, I spelled magnesium wrong. Whoops. Potassium fluoride. All right, and that's all for today. Good luck on the rest of it.